Hello, everybody. We're back in Supermarket Simulator. I guess many thought we'd never come back to this one. Well, I told you we would be coming back every once in a while for an hour here, an hour there, or whatever, And I don't have a lot of time today because, well, I did work starting at 3 o'clock this morning again, and I got off work probably at about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Came home, had some frustration to get out, so I wound up, doing my thing in No Man's Sky where I was flipping and flopping all day. Now, why in the world did I do this? Mm, oh, I know. It was because I didn't have anywhere else to put my overage. Okay, that's fine. Um, Actually, I do. And as much as it annoys me. And no, I don't remember where I have most things in this game right now. So, um, yeah. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna play ourselves a little game. Um, Let me see. Maybe this will work. Maybe a little easier. Hiring. Go down here, turn them on, and then off, and then on, then off. Wait, on, off, on, off, and then on, and then off. I can get this particular employee, but my store just isn't big enough for him, so we're not going there yet. We're not gonna do that. Not today, not yet. Okay, go in here. Flip them. Well, I don't really. I don't know. There's no need to turn them on and back off. I don't reckon, because stop it. Because I'm just turning them on and off again, right? So what did I just prove? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right. So see if I can remember some of this stuff. Tablet. I'll explain a little bit about what's been going on this week. Um, as we go, of course. Um, I can't really explain it while I'm doing this because honestly, I get y'all know how I am. I get locked into talking and then I don't pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing, and then all of a sudden we're up a creek. Let's just say I'm single-minded like that, right? And since the fellows, they have unlimited run now. I'm sure they could take care of a lot of this for us. And did we start over there or did we start here? Oh, yeah, we didn't start here, did we? Yeah, let's get that out there too. Wow. Oh, yeah, I forgot I don't have a jetpack one. Um, like I said, it's been one of those weeks where well, you had Thanksgiving last week, and you had to know that being at work, especially in the service industry, which is where I tend to play, that's my real life simulator game. Um, well, we were going to be busy. We were slammed, and anybody who's actually worked at McDonald's in the last 5 6 years, they know that everything has become faster, not slower, much faster. Um, you're we are now running. Um, when we start getting crowds in that pretty much take up the entire store and the parking lot, it looked like Disneyland out there. That's how crazy things got, and it wasn't just one day. 10 o'clock yesterday, and that's when everybody, I guess, started settling in and realizing, hey, we're eating out too much again, um, or whatever. I don't know. They love their breakfast. I'll tell you that. This town loves their breakfast. I call it Breakfastville, or Breakfastburg, and it's one of the perfect places to stop, on in the interstate because, well, it's easy access to just about every restaurant in town. Extremely easy. You just get off the interstate and there you are. You're either at the marketplace or you're on Motor Mile. And these folks, they come in and they get off the interstate, they see us, and they're just it's crazy. Um, even Hardee's in the mornings, and we got Dunkin' Donuts right across the street from us. So you can imagine how long the lines are of cars going up and down the street both ways. It's like service industry central for this part of the state. Um, we enjoy it. It's one of the things that this town is basically known for in the area is that one, we're a college town. Two, if you're going to get food, a place to stay for the night or whatever, this is where you're going to do it. Wow. You guys are freaking fast. I am not kidding. That was just absolutely hilariously quick, right? Uh, okay, we're going. We're open. Go. Run. Do your thing. Y'all are just absolutely insanely fast right now. I don't remember them being this fast when we logged out last. And I don't remember customers coming in before 8:30. Look at this. We got two of them walking in. This is straight awesome right here. We need this. Wow. Wow. Love it. Um so yeah, we've been extremely busy. Even in the DoorDash department, we're normally dead for Thanksgiving. We just don't do anything. Um we just people tend to eat at home or they go out themselves because Black Friday and all that neat stuff. This year, I think we had just as many people staying home wanting DoorDash as we did actually going out. which made things especially crazy. The roads were packed, the stores were packed. Every restaurant in town was just absolutely overflowing with people wanting their food now. Oh, there was just rudeness everywhere. Um, but there was also a lot of really nice people. So you know, you take the good with the bad. But somehow or another, I wound up at the head of the table, the make table, where we put the sandwiches together, and you're basically guiding traffic and stuff like that, telling everybody what you need. And this new system failed. I mean, it failed big time. You hope that this machine, the AI, it's supposed to tell you what you need, when you need it, how much you need, etc. And the food goes into an oven for like 2 hours, I think, at a time. Our first cook, I call them burns. Our first cook usually lasts about an hour and a half, and then after that, it's 2 hours, and then 2 hours again. Um, it goes from 5 to 6:30, and then from 6:30 to 8:30, and then from 8:30 to 10:30, and that's the end of breakfast, except for on Saturdays and Sundays, which our cook times are changed over a little bit. Well, we find that we're over on some things and under on others simply because Thanksgiving wasn't on the same day last year, or on the same date. You see what I'm saying? When you have holidays and things like that that have different days every year, like say Easter, Christmas, they fall on a particular day rather than a particular, you know, day of the month, or yeah, December 25th is December 25th, and the computer recognizes that and it says, okay, well, this is a holiday. This is what happened last December 25th. That's fine, you know. But the fourth Thursday, or the third Thursday of every November, or Black Friday and stuff like that, the system's like, well, I don't understand the difference. So you're going to get what you got last year on this particular day, and that's not the way to go at it. So we were sitting there and we ran out of food over and over and over and over again, until finally we just decided to go back to the way we were doing it until the Thanksgiving and Black Friday madness was over, backed up by a local rivalry college game, and that really caused things to, wow, it was just a great weekend if you were in sales or you owned a restaurant or something like that. Oh yeah, it was awesome. It brought in a lot of people and a lot of money, a lot of fans, a lot of college kids, etc., etc. It was awesome. um, would we do it again? Hell yeah, we absolutely would. But these guys think I don't eat, so every day they bring me in, an apple or an orange or something like that, and I'm ready to leave, and they're like, here, and I'm like, no. Every day you say no. Here, take it. so so I take an orange and I go home and I go dashing and stuff like that. Like I said, I only eat once a day, so, and they never see me eat, so they swear I don't eat. Even on break, I just go out to the car and sit. They do seem faster, but the boost seems faster wearing down too. See it, look, it's coming down really quick, and I think my mouse is about to die already. I think that's something. It's always something, isn't it? Um, anyway, it's not a big deal. We'll just connect it here. If we can find the way to do that. I don't know how to do it. It's not. It's it's not battery driven. It's freaking. You gotta charge the freaking thing. But anyway, Like I said, I'm not here for long. I'm just here to hang out for a minute, decompress a little bit, and then, you know, get back to the grind because I got to be up again in the morning at 3 o'clock, all over again, every day. Um, Seems like I'm in a schedule now where I'm going Monday through Friday every week, and I get Saturdays and Sundays off because that's when the kids work. They want the store, so we let them have the store. They don't do very good. They don't do very bad. They're just they're good kids. Every single one of them are, and they're always on time. And that's one of the things that I really like about these kids. They're always on time. They come in, they're ready to run a marathon the minute they get there. They know what the deal is. They know what's going to happen. So they show up and they're ready to burn rubber. I'm pretty much turning into the tortoise. These guys are fast. They're like little jackrabbits running around. I'm like, y'all need to slow down a little bit because y'all are driving me absolutely up the damn wall. But you can't do that. You just kind of got to use what you got around you and know what they are capable of. And these guys are capable of just some of the fastest work I've ever seen. Um, I've seen a lot of fast people in um, fast food, but these guys, they're insanely fast and they're very, very good at what they do. So I have to be efficient just to keep up. I mean, when it comes to cracking eggs, I'm cracking two at a time. I'm not cracking one. They can't do that yet. So I make eggs faster than they do. Um, you know, when I teach them how to deal with things with both hands rather than just one, I'm in trouble. I'm going to be up a creek. In fact, I'll probably put myself out of a job or I'll have to put myself into an observation position somewhere because there's a communication problem. And that's the first thing I realized last week. When I'm at the head of the table, there's no time to turn and explain what you want, you know, in a different language because I don't speak much Spanish. I understand it, but I can't speak it, and I can't tell people in detail how things are supposed, what you're wanting. Um, like say, I want this with none of that and none of that, but it has to have this, that, and the other. That's know this, know that, right? And then all of a sudden they're giving you this puzzled look, like, what are you talking about? But and that led to a couple of our issues and getting behind, running out of certain things because I couldn't explain what we needed and they couldn't understand what I was saying. And when I put up sandwiches and stuff like that, I'm usually calling it out when I put it up there, so the front line knows that it was put up. Um, they just have to deal with picking it up properly and giving it to the right person, which is a chore in and of itself sometimes, I think. They do good, but sometimes they don't. It just gets to be a little bit overwhelming when you look at a monitor and you expect to see it go down after you put up like 10 sandwiches. Nope. Or 10 orders. Mm-mm. Nope. The screen stays full. Um, you pretty much make 3 orders and there's 5 more backing it up. I think we were backed up all the way around the store. The lobby was absolutely packed. The dining room was packed. Tables, everything. There was nowhere for people even coming inside to sit. But we made it work. You just kind of have to push things around and create some space, so to speak. But we had fun, and that's the main deal, right? You don't work fast food because it's hard work. It is hard work. It's a lot. It's very physically demanding. But you work it to have fun. You work it to meet people. You work it to laugh, you know. And I think, if you reintroduce the happiness to these types of jobs, then you get people to start coming in who actually care about what they're doing and actually want to do it. Um, but if you don't and you're a little overbearing about how things are and how you want things done, et cetera, they're gonna, I don't know, you gotta treat it like a game. You know, if it's not a game to them, or at least to you, then it's not going to be a game to them either, and they're going to see it as work. And the last thing anybody wants is to see fast food as work. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way. It just people tune out to it. These guys are freaking fast right now. I don't know if it's me and the fact that I haven't played in a while, but these guys are quick. I know we didn't make much money today. I think we started at 37. We're like 38. Um, it might have been all the bread bowls I was feeding this guy all day long because his timer was running. I mean, it was going quick. But he really, I don't know, he wasn't doing much. He had a couple customers there, had a couple big orders. That was about it. He kept up. That's all you can ask for. Wow, look at this. They're done. Okay. 84 satisfied customers. 6 pound products expensive. Of course they did because I didn't change prices before we started. We profited $1,024.17. We have a balance of $38,918.40. Start next day. Let's see. Cereal chips, blonde air, yogurt. Cereal chips. Uh, blonde ale. You're not blonde. You're purple headed. Eh, just kidding. Um, whoop, 27. Whoop, my bad. Okay, you're still good. How about you? You're good. 227. We're gonna go with 237 because they complain and whine every time you raise it any higher than 10 cents over market value. Don't know why. They don't do that for much of anything else. Some things that they might, but I don't know. Maybe we changed the prices before we left last time. I don't remember. Yeah, not everything looks okay. Pretty much until I spot something that's not okay. You're good. I got two of you on that rack, so you're good. Um, wow, four of those, two of those, three of those, two of those, a one, one more. Oh no, one, one. definitely one in that one. Y'all are still full. Two of you, three of you, one of you. It doesn't look like, I mean, although we got a lot of customers yesterday, it doesn't look like it really sold a whole lot. At least that's how it feels. I mean, from what I'm looking at, it took me a minute to reach 50 or 50 items ordered. Um, Not really sure what that's about. I don't remember it taking that long for us to reach that. Okay, go ahead and order all of you. Grab you, put you here, grab you, put you there. Clear the tag, clear the tag. You're good. For now. Let's see what these guys are up to. Well, they're still running around like little banshees. But it's nice to see, a store that, um, I don't know. I guess they've always done good business. They just haven't really been stuffed with customers. It's nice to see a store that's actually really good, and loaded with really good people, get busy again. Because you know you need them to fail a little bit with the rushes that they're not used to, and that's what they were getting, was rushes that they're absolutely not used to, and not really knowing how to handle it quite right, but muddling their way through it enough to figure it out by like the fourth day, third or the fourth day, because there's a lot of things that go into it. It's not just, make this, make that. You have to have a lot of things going right and a lot of people in the right positions. And if you don't have a lot of people, then you have to figure out how to make things work properly anyway. Some people are just going to be overloaded, and it sucks. But we all understand that we take turns, um, as far as who does this, who does that. It's like dishes. You got to wash the dishes after each cook, because having your dishes sit there for 3 hours or for an hour and a half and then 2 hours and 2 hours again, it allows bacteria to grow, on your dishes that aren't really being used. They're just sitting there with egg on them or something. So you need that stuff, washed, um, constantly, especially if you're not using it. So, out of a kitchen of like four people, that's about what we have every day. Um, you know, One of them's going to be washing dishes. One of them's going to be doing prep. Two of you is going to be on the table. And if you have something to cook, that's going to take one more off the table. So it leaves the person on the table by himself. And then you get a rush. And, well, you just kind of up the creek a little bit until you start getting people back from doing whatever it is they need to do, because everything else takes precedence even over the customer, because if you skip steps, you're going to make people sick, and then you're going to get sued. So you can't be skipping steps. No, 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 no. Got to do things, and you got to do things properly, or somebody's going to the hospital, and then you got a bad reputation and all sorts of neat stuff. So do it right. If folks have to wait, explain to them, look, we have to get things right. We don't want you to get sick. And we definitely don't want to get sued because you got sick or make the news because of it, right? I mean, you have some customers that are a little bit unruly, and that's where I go straight into parade rest and give them a dead eye look, like I'm there, but lights are on, nobody's home. I'm gonna stare you at, and I'm not gonna listen to a word you're saying, but I'm gonna pretend like I am. I'm gonna be standing right there in front of you, and when you're done, I'm gonna ask you if you're finished, and when you say yes, I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna walk off, and tell you to have a nice day, and that's gonna be the end of it. You're gonna rant, and I hope you feel better after it, but there's nothing I can do about your problem. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I can do about it. Um, that doesn't mean I don't care. It just means that there's nothing. I'm just not in that position where I can yell at somebody and say speed up or do this right or do that right or whatever. No, I'm not in that position, and even if I was, I probably wouldn't do it unless something was so maliciously bad that you know, or repetitively bad that it causes a concern. Other than that, you got to let go. You got to let them go. It's fast food, and they never advertise their food as being healthy. They're not a health bar. So stop asking them to become health bars. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, you buy food and you buy this and you buy that for a reason, not because you want it to be something that's not, which is what a lot of people are trying to make things, something they aren't. Arby's, right? Roast beef, RB. That's what it stands for. Why are they selling chicken and fish and running out of roast beef? They got roast beef, or they got chicken and fish, but they ain't got no roast beef. Um, what is wrong? But thing is, they get hit just as hard as everybody else does. It's kind of like Burger King running out of Whoppers, and that's happened here a lot too. Um, I've been at Burger King, and we ran out of Whoppers. There's nothing we can do about it. We just had so many customers that there was no way to keep up. Their new pickle, fried pickle ranch um, burger, Whopper, along with the Mexican Whopper and the, I forget what the last one was. We don't have the stuff. We have it for maybe a day, and then it's gone. That's how fast this town, they love their food, they love their restaurants, and they love going out to eat. And that's just this town. So if you have something new or a new restaurant opens, I promise you it will be the busiest place in town for at least a month, and then boom, they'll drop it right on its butt. I mean, you see the town group page on Facebook, and everybody's talking about this restaurant and how great they are and how fast they are and how awesome their food is, et cetera, et cetera. And for about a month, oh yeah, things are going great. And then after that month, boom, there's nobody in the parking lot. There's nobody in the store. They did it to Noodles and Company. They did it to Rainball. Um, we have Take Seven Coffee or something like that. I can't remember what the name of the place is now. They brought in a mobile building. I've never seen a business do this before. It's the old Chick-fil-A building. They knocked it down, brought in a makeshift modular building, put it up in about 5 hours. Um, the hardest thing they needed to do was pave the parking lot. That was it. They were up and open within a week. The building was there was nothing on that lot. Then all of a sudden, boom, they were up and open the next week. It was quick, but the Chick-fil-A that was in that position, they moved down to the mall area because our mall's not busy, and the traffic that that place creates is just absolutely crazy. Um, they're the busiest fast food restaurant in town, hands down, no questions asked. They are busy from the moment they open to the moment they close. They are running. I have never seen people that were so willing to subject themselves to that type of just rush all day and all night. It, it's that amazing to sit back and watch these people, and they enjoy it. Most of them do anyway. But they had to move down there because the area they were in was just the cars were blocking everything. It's a major shopping area over next to our Target and several other stores, and cars were backing up to a point where nobody could get in, nobody could get out, and it was blocking the traffic. And the businesses there were starting to complain about it. So they moved, and at that point things just got better and better. But even this coffee place that just opened less than 2 weeks ago is already starting to lose business. Um, they're not losing business per se because they're doing anything wrong. It's just the way this town is. If you're new, at least for the first month, and then after that, you're going to have to sort it out. You're going to have to figure out what to do. Um, I thought Noodles and Company was going to blow up I thought they made a mistake because they're in a little diner type cubicle box of a building, or a strip mall type deal. And for the first month, you couldn't fit people inside. They were lined up outside, and I was like, man, they should have got a bigger building. But after that first month and a half, boom, now there's nobody there. Maybe 7, 8 customers per hour. That's about it. People do support their local businesses, but they'll only support them for so long. You got your regulars, you got your basic people who just want to eat out once or twice a year. Uh, You got all sorts. But sometimes you want something different. You can't eat the same thing every day. I mean, you can, I guess. I know some people. I was biscuit maker at Hardee's for a while, and there were customers that would come in, and they were there every single day. They ordered the exact same thing every damn day. I think I would get tired of it after a while. And it's, nothing big. It's no big deal. It's their decision. It's their choice. It's who they are. That's what they want. But at some point, you're just sitting there like, okay, you know what? I think if I was eating the same thing every freaking day of the year, I'd get sick of it. I'd just get bored of it. I'd have to have something different. But that's me. I'm about like my cat. I'm pretty finicky when it comes to food, and I don't want the same damn thing all the time. It's just boring. And a lot of times I'll choose to just come home and cook. But when I'm working a restaurant, cooking is I don't want to cook some more. I really don't. So yeah, I don't. Um, If I do, it'll be something that's like a slow cooker or something like that. I'll make a Boston butt or some kind of stew or something like that, and that'll be good for like a day or two. But at least it's a change of pace. It's different. Okay, we're up to 41,000 now. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like we're making much anymore. Did they change something? I mean, something changed because we were making quite a bit when we left per day. Uh, I'm certain it was a hell of a lot more than 2 or 3 thousand a day. I'm pretty certain about that. But I could have swore it was upwards of 6 or 7K a day. But we were also spending 6 or 7K a day, so yeah, maybe we are spending 9,000 or 10,000, and we're only making like 2,000 return on profit. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It just feels like we're not making money. I want to make money faster. But anyway, I think we're gonna play one more day, and then we're gonna let it go for the day because this mouse is not gonna last that much longer. It is, but maybe another 20 minutes before it decides it's done. Tops. It's flashing at me pretty good now. And it's amazing how it just doesn't do anything until it's nearly out of battery. It's like, hey, oh, by the way, I'm almost out of battery now. And I got so many things in this house to charge. My God. iPhone, iPad, cell phone, a vape, a whole bunch of stuff. And then you got all these different cords for all these different things. And I'm not complaining. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I ain't bitching. I'm just saying. There's just a lot of stuff that needs to be charged, and unless you know every single cord you have, what it's for, and what it goes to. And trust me, I used to. I kind of do, but sometimes I'm dead wrong. I guess I'm just not used to plugging in a mouse and a headset every night along with everything else. It kind of feels a little bit weird. I'm used to things that just have a wire you connect. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't have those wires that just direct connect or have a battery put in them, like a AA battery or AAA battery, and you're good until the thing decides to die on you. Um, in fact, I think the AAA battery on my mouse, my old Walmart mouse, as a matter of fact, that thing lasted me like 7, 8 months without going dead. This headset, maybe 28 hours. The mouse, probably about 48 hours. Continuous use. It's just something I'm just not used to. So it's something I have to get used to. Okay, let's see what we did today. 81 satisfied customers, 6 pound products expensive, 87 total customers, which is actually nowhere near the 95, 96 that we were getting. Income was 88.62, which is all we made as far as selling. Supply costs were 54.73, and our total profit was 24.7104. See, that's kind of low. Anyway, we'll see. Start next day, and lasagna, milk, bleach, olive oil. 9 cents less than 25, so it'll be 6 point, no, 41. Okay, now let's go figure out which lasagna it is. This one? Maybe? Bingo. 4.6. Okay, let's go order some stuff real quick. I'm trying to get this all done before the mouse just says, screw you, I'm done. And I kind of felt it when I was playing No Man's Sky a little bit ago. The touch, you get used to a specific setting, and how, especially for me, you get used to how the ship reacts and how you need to turn it and twist things to make the ship do what it do. I can get used to it, at any setting, but I prefer things to be a little easier, at least for my hand. So I have that thing set at max sensitivity. And when I started losing a little of that sensitivity, I realized that, yeah, my mouse was starting to lose some of its charge, but I didn't think it was this bad so fast. I mean, this bad boy, it just said, no, I don't think I'm going to play this game. All right. Well, at least they bought a lot of stuff, because I'm that's twice I've had to order, and that's like what, 100 items. Okay. And we're gonna finish this day up, and then I'm gonna have to go for the night. Um, I'm sorry to make it so short, but I've got things going on, and I got a mouse that needs to charge, and I don't know. Hopefully, I can get this right without it de decharging or uncharging, and then having to recharge and then uncharge again. But everything has to be plugged in these days. They give you these recharge cords that last you maybe a month before they blast out on you, and and then all of a sudden you're just scrambling to get another one, get another one, get another one, get another one, and then you're just like, man, can I just go back to batteries? We were doing so good with batteries. But I don't know. I guess maybe they act better or something with the charge, rather than with actual hard batteries or something. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to put battery companies out of business or something. I have no idea. But I don't know. I kind of feel like this is the game that I play when I just want to run my mouth a little bit. The other games I don't talk, like about things, about life and stuff like that. I pretty much talk about the game, um, and I get that. Maybe I've made this game less enjoyable for some folks because I talk about real life stuff rather than just the game. I don't know. But this game, I have been in the middle of a grind for a very, very, very long time, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But it's not a hard grind, It's just the same thing over and over again. So it's an easy grind, and it's easy to just blabber. Eh, that gold, that gold is. Give me money. Give me lots and lots and lots of money. Let me win the lottery that I never paid for. All right, what are you guys up to? Y'all about done? No. Oh shit! I done boosted him. Crap. All right, how many of y'all broke? Only you, I assume. There. Now let me fix that. On, off. These things are so finicky. You got to hit this button just right to turn on and off. Come on. You can tell I hit that button and it just sat there saying, what? See, look at it. They know what you're up to. So they're making it harder for you to hit the button. That's alright. Yeah, they're still, yeah, see, they're still bugged out. They're good. Maybe I just opened the store at the perfect time, the last couple days. People were already on the streets, whatever. I don't know. But here they come. Here comes one right now. 8:30, right through the door. I like that. And 8:45. I like to see these guys as fast as they are right now. I hope maybe one day they'll introduce some kind of an experience thing for them so that they can just work their way up in speed and accuracy rather than having to glitch them out. Because, like I said, following these guys around to boost them, that's not going to happen. They're just, I don't know. It's not. You know, it's not as easy as it looks. And you get behind them and you're chasing them down. Okay, boost, 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 and you got to boost him 6 times, right? And these guys change directions really, really quick. So you miss them and then you're after them again, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. So I think maybe building them up in experience and boosting them, that way, so that they attain permanent run speed over time is probably better than a boost. This guy, sure, boost him. That dude, screw him. He needs a new job. All right. You can only do so much for these folks at the counters or at the self checkouts, and he does what he can. But really, I can run over here and help out, and we can get done faster than he can do it by himself, even when he's boosted. And he doesn't stay boosted for very long, so you're constantly having to boost this feller and that dude. But maybe having him like your greeter or something like that, At the end of the day, you run up to him, you click him. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, you click him, and he gives you a report of, customers who found which products to be too expensive in the store. Um, what they may have said as far as comments or what they want, to see in the store, whatever. That would actually go a lot further than what he's doing right now. Or have him out here spinning a sign. Hello, hey, sir. The store is having a sale on such and such. Hey, see, and maybe he comes in, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Set up a little, give him a little sample table outside so that people can try new products or something. The way they used to do in stores before they decided to get tight. You would always walk into, say, Walmart or, um, Kmart or Kroger's or something like that. And people would be set up in certain areas, with samples of different things that were new that they were selling. And some of them were good, some of them weren't. I don't know if it actually made, any extra money for them. It may have, but I liked it. I think a lot of other folks liked it. Maybe something like that would suit his purpose a little better than helping people at a self checkout. Because honestly, people don't have that much issue with self checkouts. I don't think. Um, there are some who don't know how to use it, or they may get jammed up or something and need help. You come over and unlock the machine and go back to doing what you were doing. You don't finish checking them out for them. They know how to swipe and beep. They know how to do that. So in that aspect, it's not very realistic. I mean, I guess they just wanted to get another employee out there or something. Let's see, check. There was no need for him to even be there. Honestly, there wasn't. We are at $39,111. I think the customers are getting tired of the same stuff in the store again. Could be. I don't know. It's like any business. Hey, we have such and such on sale, or you know, price drop here, price drop there, and all of a sudden you get hit up for those items left and right, and then everybody just goes away again. They dump you right on your keister. All right, we still got another hour. Let's make some money. I want to see money. That's a S with $2 signs, two little sticks to it, right? I mean, it could be euro. Maybe yen. I don't know. They don't look too Asian, but it could be a commissary on base somewhere. Nah, none of these folks pass for military. He might. He might. Nah. Was that your brother in a suit? Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna let that wear out unless he gets another one coming up to him. And right now we got two that are walking around. She might come this way. Well, then again, maybe not. He's coming this way. Nope, that's fine. Now she's coming this way. Plop. Just plop it all out there, right? There you go. 43,580. I don't reckon it's horrible. I mean, I don't know how it is in other places, but in my area, you put beer on one of these automatics checkout counters. This dude is going to be over there checking your ID. Almost, it's like, yo, why'd you come here? You bought alcohol. You know better than that. Whatever. Give me your ID. Puts in the code. Puts in your birthday, and you're off again. You're scanning your stuff all over again. No big deal. I'm not sure why he is programmed to finish checking out every customer. That to me doesn't. I don't know. Then again, maybe some of these customers just aren't that swift. Hey, I want to use this machine, but I don't know how. Well, here, let me show you how. This is how it's done. But after a while, especially in a little town like this, I mean, this is not a big town. This is itty bitty. It's this road. It's a figure eight. That's it. That's the whole map. So it's not like you have a rival uh, supermarket across town. You're not fighting each other or anything like that. If you were, then you could self-initiate your own sales and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, come over here to the steak or something and say, you know what? I think my steak or my bacon, my bacon here. I guess they call it prosciutto or prosciutto. I could mark this down, say market price is 648. I can mark it down to 638 because I'm still making money on it, even below market price. Because what we paid for it is a lot different than what it's actually worth. Let's see. Let's say I go, okay, 674. Let's say I go 6.38. Still making 635 or 365. Whoa. See? No. 6.38. 329. I'm still making a profit. I just want 25 cents over market. But yeah, you could always go start initiating your own self sales and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the what am I not selling a lot of? Oh, the chicken. I'm gonna put the chicken on sale. We're gonna sell more chicken than anybody in town. Yeah, 3.97. So you drop the price like I don't know, $1. you'd be making $2.97 per chicken in profit. It's not a huge deal. Your profits just aren't going to be as big. And the problem is your profits aren't that big because you're not a cheap store. You're more like Food Lion, or what's that other health food place? Whole Food, Earth Fare. That's what it is. Place smells like dirt. Um, I have never been in a grocery store that smelled like straight dirt. Walked into Earth Fare and I was like, hey, it smells like they just got out of the freaking garden. Can't really say anything bad about it except they are really expensive. The food there is supposedly some of the best you can get, other than getting it straight from a farmer it's himself. Because we tend to put out our some of our better stuff at our farmers markets, but we keep our best stuff to ourselves. We don't have the big food contracts and stuff that everybody else has. I just, we just felt like that was a bad idea. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. The mouse is still doing what mouse does, but it's still flashy flash, so I'm not gonna push it. The last thing I want is to be caught in a game and the mouse go, nah, I'm done. So we're gonna go ahead and kill it here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you didn't mind me blabbering a little bit, downloading some of the weirdness that goes through my head every once in a while. Anyway, y'all have a nice night, and I will see you in the next one.